On YouTube, this is Jason from JT's Retirement Countdown and Motivation. Today's April 22nd, 2024. I have 181 work days remaining till I retire on January 13th, 2025 at the age of 55. Today's video, I'm going to give you five reasons why I believe that working a side hustle is better than working a traditional second job. If you just need extra money for, home repairs, if you just need extra money to put towards your retirement, if you need extra money to get out of debt, whatever reason, I'm going to give you five reasons why I believe that it's better to have a side hustle. You're non-traditional, like you're not working at Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, those type of jobs as a second job to get out of debt, save for retirement, save for emergencies, to pay for vacations, whatever. Number one, gives you more time. And I'm going to break down in the next one, I'll break down why I believe numbers wise it works out to work for yourself in lieu of working for someone else. Now, I will say this, whatever you need to do to get out of debt, whether it's working at a big retailer, box store, second job, whatever, or a side hustle, either one, I'm just money wise, time wise, freedom wise, flexibility wise, why I believe that a side hustle is it's better for you. And like I said, number one is time. So the example I'll use, and we'll just use round numbers, we'll use time, we'll use things that we can comprehend. The time part, now most of us are working traditional hours, an 8-hour day, 5 days a week. The majority of us, even if it's 3 to 11, even if it's midnight, even if it's 11 to 7, or 7 to 3, or 9 to 5, 8 to 4, whatever it is. Let's just say time-wise that you have a second job where you work 16 hours at Home Depot, earning $15 an hour to put towards debt. Say that you have 5 customers, and I'll use lawn care because that's what I do. You could also do pressure washing, painting, dog walking, cleaning people's houses, whatever side hustle you about. Because remember, I always say this, you have to be passionate about it. Because if you're not passionate about it, it's rough. Be passionate about it, and you have to have a reason. It's easy to get caught up in that, working just that 9 to 5, getting home at 6 o'clock. I'm tired, you eat dinner, you play with the kids, then it's time to start it all over again. But I'm just saying, like, if you're listening to this video, there's a reason why. Either you're in debt, you're trying to save for your retirement, you're trying to save for emergencies, and the main one is you're trying to pay off debt. Just think of what I'm talking about. Think and comprehend what I'm talking about in regards to the numbers. And number two, I'll get into that now with the numbers. The time numbers are, just say you're working a 16-hour extra shift at Home Depot, earning $15 an hour. $15 an hour times 16. $15 an hour times 16. That's $240 a week that you would earn. Now, I know that there's taxes. I get that. And there's taxes in lawn care or a side hustle. I'm not telling you to do under the table. If you choose to do that, that's your choice. But the timing thing and the financial part of it as well, 240 times 4, that's 960. I have 5 customers on my street, and I told you guys about how I do it. I only have customers within 1 or 2 minutes of my house. So my route density is tight. I don't go all over town. It takes me a half hour to get to this place. It takes me 20 minutes to get here, 15 minutes to get here. It takes me 2-3 minutes to get somewhere. And I have multiple people on multiple streets that I do cut grass for. And just say I had 5 customers at $50 a pop. That's $250, right? And I'm cutting them once a week. That's $250. But what I'm telling you is it doesn't take me an hour to cut each lawn. So if it takes me between a half hour and 45 minutes to cut each lawn, and then we'll just use a half hour for explanation purposes, for me to a half hour, an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 5, right? 5 customers at $50 a pop, $250 a week. That's times 4. It's $1,000 a month. But in the time part of what I'm talking about, it takes me 2.5 hours to make what you make in 16 hours. So 16, 2.5. And just say you had 10 customers during the week. 10 customers times 50, 500 times 4, $2,000 a month. I'm just saying. And who don't live on a street? And I know we all live in different places. Who doesn't live on a street that there's 10 people, or a neighborhood or a town, 10 people, even if it takes you 10 minutes to get there? You don't have to have as tight a route density as I have. But I'm just saying, I mean, if you look at the numbers, whether you're doing lawn care or you're doing, you're cleaning elderly people's apartments in the rises, or you're painting, or you're dog walking, whatever it is, the calculations. And the reason why I'm saying this is you can make far more money in shorter amount of time if you have a side hustle in lieu of working at, and we'll use it as an example, as a Home Depot or a Lowe's or a Walmart or a Get-Go or Sheetz or whatever. And I'm just saying, like 16 hours, if you look at the 16 hours, that's a lot of time when you have a regular job. So I just want you guys to think a little bit, and just think, and this is a sidebar. Excuse me. This is just think of the time element in regards to like what you could make in 2.5 hours is what you could make in 16 hours. And we all have regular jobs, the majority of the people that I'm talking to. And you have families and other obligations. And in regards to the time, 2.5 hours is a lot less than 16 hours. Just trying to make you think a little bit, folks. Just trying to make you think. Number 3, the freedom to thrive. Embrace a lifestyle of freedom where you can call the shots. Also, when you're working for somebody else, a Home Depot, a Lowe's, you got people on top of you. When I'm cutting grass, or if you're cleaning houses, I mean, granted, we have people on top of us, the customer, but it's not the same thing. You don't have to clock in at 3 o'clock and you're done at 11. You know, when I do my regular job during the day, I get home, grab something to eat maybe, and then out the door, and then I'm back home. And I don't cut all 5 in one day or all 10 in one day. I space it out throughout the week. And it just makes sense. And it just definitely makes sense to work for yourself more than working for a big box store. Now, I told you before, if that's what you need to do to, not everybody's a entrepreneur. Everybody doesn't want that, responsibility. I get it. But I'm just making an example of if you're looking for reasons to start your own side hustle in regards to working for a big box store. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Number 4, your flexibility. It gives you great flexibility. I've already told you, like, I'm not locked into a day, like where I have to go on Friday from 5 to 11 or whatever, or Saturday all day. You know what I mean? 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7, whatever it is. It just gives you more flexibility when you work for yourself. You can choose work your own times. You can choose to work your own times at your own pace. You can choose to, if you don't want a specific customer. I've had customers in the past that are annoying, super duper annoying. And I'll just, hey, this isn't working. I don't make people sign contracts and things like that. If it's a headache, I'm not doing it, especially as a side hustle, especially as a side gig. I definitely have the freedom, the flexibility to do what I want and schedule things the way that I want to schedule them. Granted, most of the time I work 8:30 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. So I'm home by 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm back. I'm out in the streets at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm done by 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock at the latest. So it gives you flexibility. And number 5, pursue your passion. And I told you guys that I'm passionate about lawn care. I love lawn care. I love cutting grass. It's therapeutic for me. And that's why I always say, find something that you're passionate about to make some money from it, to get out of debt, to save for your retirement, to save for your future, to save for emergencies. This all makes sense. Just to recap real quick, because I know I was jumping around a little bit, because I'm really passionate about this and I want to help people who are looking to make some extra money. 5 reasons why I believe a side hustle is better than a side second type job at a big box store or, wherever. We know, you know what I'm talking about. Number 1, time. Number 2, financial empowerment. You can make as much money as you want. My minimum is $50. So, and there's customers that pay $75. So I was using those numbers as round numbers. And just think if you just had 5 customers. Number 3, freedom to thrive. You're running the show. It's yours. You're not working for us at Home Depot or Lowe's or Get-Go or Sheetz, or you don't have to punch a clock. Number 4, flexibility. Number 5, pursue your passion. Remember, something you're passionate about. And there's something we're all passionate about. If you're watching this video, you're thinking of retirement, you've worked. So I get it. If you're thinking about getting out of debt, you're struggling. I'm just here to help, folks. That's it. I appreciate you. I thank every person who has subscribed and commented. Join me in this journey. My countdown and motivation. Once again, it's April 22nd. 181 work days remaining till I retire on January 13th, 2025. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. And take care and God bless.